What's up, everybody? This is Andrew looking at Thunder Dragon Man here. At one point, I wanted to start doing movie reviews, and I never got around to do it. So, this is me doing my first one. I just got out of Scary Movies to Tell in the Dark. Now, if you ever read the books, do not go into this movie thinking it's going to be like that, because it wasn't. It was, if you go in it to see it as its own thing, it's amazing. Now, this movie was directed by Guillermo del Toro. If you don't know who that is the main man when it comes to monster films. He is the one to go to. He is the one to see. He's the one to watch when it comes to a great monster flick. This movie is very good. If you go into it thinking... If you go into this movie not as its own... Not as a rendition of the books written by either Alan or Alvin Schwartz in the 1980s. This is a very good movie. Now, there were some things that I did not really like. The story Meet Ty Doty Walker. A lot of people will not understand that. I've seen some reviews for this already, so I'm wanting to speak on this. Many people have been saying, who's the corpse? The dude that's all jangled up and everything. That's the story Meet Ty Doty Walker. Now, if you listen to how the dog grunts when this comes in place, it's very interesting because the dog in the movie, when you hear him grunt, it's similar to the words that was commented on in Meet Ty Doty Walker. It's a story of a little village. I think in the Philippines or something. It's some sort of fishing village. They're very afraid of this one house.
You the one who got kicked out?
No. I'm sitting right outside of the theater. Apparently somebody got kicked out. I didn't know. Anyways. In the story, after midnight, a head drops out of a the chimney every night a little after midnight. Rich man drives through, doesn't believe the stories, says, I'll give you $1,000 to whoever can stay the night in this house. Nobody does, and except for a little boy with a dog. So, boy goes in the house, trying to calm his nerves, singing a little happy tune. Trying to get away so all the lights in the background don't mess it up. Got a very good camera, but I can still mess it up. There, better. So, nothing happens. He even starts a fire in the fireplace. A little after midnight. You can hear something. He can hear something in the forest. And it sounds like it's singing Meet Ty Doty Walker. Now, this is a very, very freaky story to read when you are in 5th grade. Because every 5th grade kid, most of them, say most of them. Just so I don't get the comments, actually, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted a cat. Or a parrot. Kind of thing. So, dog. So, starts singing Me Tai Do Ti Walker. Eventually, dog even starts singing something, which just freaks you out. Especially when it's commented on in the story. Dog never said a word before, and now it's actually singing. So eventually, singing stops from the forest and the dog. Head drops out of the chimney. Lands on the floor right in front of the dog. It falls over from fright. Dies. So, actually, I'm going to get off this tangent because that's just going to be me retelling the book. Copyright infringement. So, good points of this movie. It was amazing. Because I've got to say, you set the scene, Guillermo. You set the scene very well. All the jump scares in the movie, I jumped. But that's your thing. You make amazing jump scares where it's like, I'm gonna watch this. If you don't jump, I'm gonna look at you weird. So, do I recommend this movie? I do. It's a very good one. The scenery, the imagery, everything. If you were to make a 3D version of this movie, you would scare everybody shitless. And since I can't say the F word, and I'm not going to be editing crud, I'm going to say every word other than F. Because Prude Tube sucks. So, what are the good things? Well, the fact that, of course, I'm not going to spoil the ending of the movie. But the fight to save friends is a very good choice that definitely leads into a sequel. How can you not start a sequel when the ending of the movie is paraphrased? My friends are out there. I'm gonna go get them. Now, there were some things I did not like. Thing number one. You seem to kind of pick and choose what stories to use. That just... No, I did not like that. Did not like that one bit. Now, I will say, the whole, I'm an angry ghost, and I'm doing this. That was a very good one. That was something that I really liked. She's dead! The stories are writing themselves, what's going on? That was both the trope of, I'm an angry ghost and I'm attacking people. It's both a good one and a bad one, in this case. I, for one, thought it was very cheesy to have, oh, she's a ghost. She's got a lot of rage. It would have been a much cooler aspect to think that this was an actual witch doing this. Guillermo. I'm going to say this like I'm talking to the man who made it, Guillermo del Toro. Because, well, to be honest, I would much prefer him to see this. My movie reviews are going to be two people. Most likely the people that made it. So, well, yes, you kind of hinted to the fact that it was a witch. I mean, Chuck even said, how do you stop a witch? Are we really sure this is gonna work? It works in Salem. Hinting at, oh hey, she's a ghost. She's undead. She's dead, but she's a witch, so makes her a ghost. Able to write from the dead. Not because she's angry. No. Because she's a witch. What do witches love to do? Especially on Halloween. Kill people. Because they can come back to life. Now, if there was a trope where she's like, right as Stella, the main character, was giving her big spiel of, they were not the ones that made you a monster. You made yourself a monster. Da 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 da. Holding this with one hand, I had to fix my glasses because I picked up my cup. Would have been amazing had you had you done that. Had you done a whole, she looked like she was about to change her ways, and then just continued on with Stella's story. And then somehow using, the trope of she's a ghost, she's a witch, she's got a vendetta, she wants to come back to life. She needs a lot more souls to come back. And gotten her father to find the book. Just, made it so that he fell asleep in his chair like usual. But he wakes up in the house. Next to Stella's glasses. The book. That would have been a much better telling. And I think that would have gone along with more of your other works. Now then again, some people will say, but what if he's trying to do this in a way that sets it apart from his other works? I still think he could have done that following that route. Because none of his other tropes, none of his other movies were ever about something coming back to life, needing to kill. Guillermo del Toro was the man that made Night of the Living Dead, I believe. But it would have been amazing had he done that. In my advice, it would have been awesome to me. But I do recommend this movie. I know this one was jumbled and all over the place. It's my first one, and I decided to do it on the spot. I've not been very thorough in my recordings and everything because I've never been able to hold a lot of views. And I know that sucks because if you go back to read my welcome to my channel video, it's all about me doing what I want to do and not wanting to make a living off of this. That's still the same prerogative. Not really caring if I make money off of this. I'm sorry. Not really caring if I make money off of this. But it's something that I think I could be really good at. And it would help me because I'm trying to pay for college to learn to be a teacher. Right now I'm getting my license together. I've got to go through 5 years of that before I get my license. And I've got grant money coming in for that, but after that I don't know if I'm going to still have that grant money. So sharing and getting out there, that would help me a lot, everybody. But enough of my ramble. Scary movies to tell in the dark, or scary stories to tell in the dark. Scary movies, whatever. That's wrong. So, was it a good movie? Yes. Could things have been tweaked here and there? Yeah, they could. But all in all, would I recommend this movie? Oh God, yes. So long as you go in with the idea of this being its own thing, you're gonna have a fun time watching this. You're gonna love it. If horror's not your thing, if jump scares aren't your thing, don't come see it. But I will see y'all in the next one. Probably gonna do another movie review next time you see me. Alright, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Andrew Luckletter, Thunder Dragon Man here. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.